Hello everybody, this is Gumjabar, and today we're going to look at a simple walkthrough of a new build order that we saw yesterday with MVP Tails in the GSTL, the GSL Team League. This is a PvT build that he used to defeat IMVP's 1-1-1 all-in with Cloak Banshees. So this is a really exciting build. I think it's really neat and has some great ideas. So we're going to take a look at it. And it's actually very similar to Brood War builds in some ways. So we're just going to, go through it against the easy AI here. Obviously a pretty standard probe split. I'll see what I can do about the mining on the close mineral patches. You want to try and make your probes line up on the close mineral patches as much as possible. It doesn't always work out, but if you can do it, it's pretty good. So thanks to the barracks build time nerf in this current patch, you can actually scout after a gateway and usually see what's in their base. So we're going to start doing that. Okay, and we're going to chrono boost right after the pylon finishes. We make the pylon at 9 supply. Obviously, I guess. And we're going to chrono boost twice on our nexus before we make our gateway. Okay, there's a gateway, and we're just going to send this guy out to scout. We're not actually going to scout because this is the easy Terran computer AI, so we're just going to keep him off mining. We're sending him out, and it'll be as if he were not mining. That's really all that's important with the build. Put down your gas at 14 or 15, depending on how quick your build is lining up. And now we're going to see something very strange. We're at 16 supply. Usually you make a pylon at this timing, but instead we're making a second gateway. So we're doing our 13 gate, 14 gas, 16 gateway. And now, with our 17 supply building, we're going to make a cyber core. Notice that we're supply blocked right now. This is actually part of the build. It's okay. You pretty much always have to cut probes a little bit if you want to do a safe build against Terran anyway. So this isn't really a big deal. Whether you cut probes right before the nexus or whatever. In this instance, we're cutting probes to get the second gateway out a little faster. And we're going to check out why that is. So the pylon finishes, we can start our probe. Chrono boost 2 stalkers. And we're going to start warp gate and chrono boost that as well. So now we have 2 stalkers building. We're at 24 supply. We're going to make our assimilator. And then we're going to go ahead and make our pylon. Keep chrono boosting the warp gate research as long as you can. I don't have enough energy just at the moment. So now we have these 2 stalkers. What Tails did is harass with these stalkers at the front. So we're going to chrono boost warp gate some more. So we're just simulating what we're doing with these. I can bring this probe on home now. And now we're going to go ahead and make 2 sentries out of these gateways. Actually, we're going to wait on that until our nexus is down. Okay, so now we're going to make 2 sentries after we put our nexus down. It's not that easy to talk while demonstrating a precise build order, just so you know. And of course I have to make a pylon now. Just actually slightly late. I could have put down that a little faster, so I might get supply blocked for just an instant here. But we've got these 2 sentries coming out. And they line up right when warp gate finishes. Now this pylon finishes. We're going to warp in 2 more sentries. And now, just the way our money is lining up, we have exactly enough for a robo. And what Tails did is he would force field this ramp and lock Terran into his base. It's a 6-minute mark and we have 4 sentries. And we put down an expansion about as quickly as a 1-gate expand. So this is very, very cool. Right now we're actually not going to be making any more buildings for the moment. We're going to warp in some zealots. These can be sentries or stalkers as well. It's not really important what you warp in. Let's transfer a few more probes. And let's go ahead and send everything back home. Now we're going to make 2 observers. Make some stalkers. Notice our money is still very low, even with only 2 gateways. We're going to make these 2 observers here. This is what we're going to be spending our gas on right now. And at this point, with your stalker pressure and your sentries, you should know definitively whether he's doing an all-in or not, if he's doing a tank all-in. At this point, because this is what I saw Tails do in the game, we're going to assume he is doing a tank all-in. So if, let's say that we know that right now, what we're going to do is cut probe production completely. And we're going to make a bunch of gateways. And from our robo bay, we are making nothing but immortals. We're just chrono boosting immortals constantly from this robo facility. Cutting probes, very important. So the 111 would be hitting about now, but we're also force fielding the ramp. And the timing is going to work out such that about when he gets to our base, assuming that we're out on the map, we're delaying him, and it's not short rush distances like on this map. Then he's going to get to our base probably at around the 9:30 or 10-minute mark. It all depends on how much we can delay him. So we're going to go ahead and chrono boost the immortal, warp in lots and lots of zealots. And I'm supply blocked again, so that's fantastic. But you get the idea. We've got 6 gateways, and we've got constant immortals coming out. And these immortals with +1 range are incredibly strong against these tank pushes. And again, I'm just simulating what would happen right now if we were being all in with tanks and stuff. Lots and lots of zealots. We only have 4 sentries, we don't need that many more. Let's say we can get him at the ramp here. And we can, kill him off. He has a lot of banshees, any more stalkers, that's fine. And just as a brief note, if we beat his 111, let's say we just killed off his tanks, you want to instantly transition into charge zealots. You need charge zealots against any sort of prolonged tank game. It's just incredibly important. So that is pretty much what we're looking at. Notice how we have so many units, and yeah, this should just be very safe against pretty much anything. I would hesitate to say that this, I might not want to do this against some sort of Marauder first expand, because we're making only stalkers, but it very well could be that Tails has variations planned out if indeed there are other builds he scouts Terran doing. But he saw a bunker from MVP and assumed very correctly that it was a tank all-in. So, this is what he went with. but you know, it's also possible to you have two gateways. You're very safe against a Marine SCV all-in, for example. You can chrono boost out units from those gateways, stalkers or sentries, and it's pretty safe. So, you know, I've only just sort of discovered this and testing it out, but I'm really eager to see what can come of this build. It seems very, very versatile and safe against a lot of Terran openings. So that's going to conclude everything. Thank you for watching, and go try this build out. It seems pretty cool.